Alright, quick update. So, you guys heard what I said before about TUP and what it was gonna do, and so far it's done that. Okay, so what I'm looking for now, I know I said I needed to see it at, $7, $8 yesterday after hours or pre-market today. But honestly, I think that as it stands from where it's been, I think it's good to go still, just from being at the 725. So update on that. Um, If somehow this thing can get up to around $6, or let's see this one, like 650, if this thing can get up to like the $6, 650 range by the end of today by close, I think it's gonna look pretty good going into next week. Not to mention that, but something to keep on the side is that after hours. Here's the thing, I still think. So I told you that I see. I think that there's insiders buying because they had some news. They came out with news yesterday, and the news was they restructured their debt, to basically last longer. So that's a couple of things that comes to my mind when I hear that. The first thing that I get is that the sometimes companies do that before they're about to get bought out. Like, I'm not saying that they're going to get bought out, but what I'm telling you is I can see there being other news here. Okay, and then the whole dilemma when I told you that you have two people shorting this, one that could be a counterfeit share seller, right? The big boys, and then little guys. I think there's a big group of little guys, and then there's a small group of little guys. I told you they see stocks like this, they see it up, they're like, oh, I'm gonna short it. You know, they probably don't even know if the earnings are coming out soon or anything like that. They just see it up there and they're like, oh, I'm gonna short it. Another thing, TUP has been above $5 for a couple of days now. So you have pension funds, you have money managers, people see this stock now. Okay, so you add in the restructuring and then the possibility of something else out there makes the play bigger. So, I still see it doing something. So just keep your eyes on it. Let's do a quick rundown so you guys can see. I'll tell you right now, I bought a put in Coca-Cola to go down to around $60.30, I believe. I feel like it should show it on here for where I have it at. They do not have it on here. That's fine. But yeah, I see this thing inside this big triangle. At first, I thought it was gonna break out. Long story short, I see it coming down to retest this. It's already at 60.99, so somewhere around here is what I plan on taking profits. The contract's up 50% already, but I'm gonna keep that for next week because it is for next week. Another thing, Bitcoin. I'm sure you guys real fast what I see here. What does this look like to you? Okay, I know that you guys might not know what it is. What I see is a Head and Shoulders. Okay, I see a Head and Shoulders, but nonetheless, in this direction, it's always way more. What do they call that? Like ferocious, or it has way more momentum when it does break. Now I can always break up, but I definitely see this. You see the left shoulder right here, the head, and the right shoulder, and this would be that neckline. And the measured move from where it is to right there, a little, right around that mark. But a curious thing about this, funny thing, I had this whole triangle for Bitcoin drawn out for probably 8, 9 months now, and there's two. So I'll tell you the second one um, whenever it comes up. But either way, this is how breakouts normally go from these triangles, right? So it breaks out the first time, then it comes back, it retests, and then it goes crazy. So yes, I'm talking about Bitcoin going down to, I think it's, what is it, 18K. I'm calling that here. That's probably gonna be the title of the video. I do see it going to 18K sometime soon. I see the overall market dropping. I don't know if I made a video about it, but I talked about the SPY running to 450 near all-time highs, or basically all-time highs, and then there'd be a problem because the liquidity issue in the market is still there. And then I said you're gonna have one or a couple of plays squeeze, and that's gonna take the liquidity out of the market because some of the big boys, banks, hedge funds, they're caught on the other end of a lot of these. GTII, FNGR, TUP. I don't know. I just know 5 or 6 days, and I'm just trying to make some money to. I honestly just throw back into FNGR some more because I like that stock and I like how it's moving. So, see Bitcoin going down to 18K. All right. So I played puts in Riot. Let me go ahead and show you that. Hopefully it'll show. So this Riot put, you see this red line right here? Let's see if I get a better look. There we go. This is where I see my first stage of when this thing's gonna go lower. Okay, so that's at 1703, and my first put is actually till 1780 because I wanted to get all the, all of that to this part right here. Then I'm expecting it to probably hit it and probably bounce for a second and then come back down and touch it again. When it comes back down and touches it again, I will play it down to right here, like literally at $13. I'll probably, probably do one at 15, one at 16, one at 15, and one at 13. Because it's got free fall. All right. So if you guys don't know what this is a Bitcoin miner. It follows the price of Bitcoin. Not like Bitcoin's 30,000, so this is 30,000. No, it's just if Bitcoin's gonna have a big move up or down, these stocks go with it. Riot's one, Mars another one. I'm picking Riot because there's more. Mara's 16, Riot 17. Normally when they run bullishly, Mara's always on top. Riot's a little bit slow, so it's already oversold for what it is. Mara runs better when Bitcoin is going up. Riot drops better when Bitcoin is going down. Just from what I've seen. So I got to put in Riot that I told you about. I got to put in Coca-Cola that I told you about, and then I bought another call in FNGR. So let's go and look at that. Then I did buy another call in TUP for I think I have a $7 and a $9, $7 and a $6, $7 and a $6. I know we could check, but yeah, FNGR, yeah, it's at 550. Look at this line, okay? Respecting it. So what's it gonna do? I don't know. I mean, it could come down, touch five. What is this? 480, come back up, but I don't really see that, man. I see this thing cooking in after hours on Monday. I don't even want to say that because I hope it doesn't. I hope it does actually go down and test 480. Because if it does, TUP's probably gonna be done by then, and I'm going all in there. Okay. And then I guess I'll tell you about AMC because I am tracking that, and I do have options for a while out in there, probably like 2 weeks. It's over $5. If this thing closes above $5, you're probably gonna get a run. Next week, 513, $6. And I honestly think what's gonna happen is they have earnings on the 8th. They're probably gonna use earnings to move this thing, unless their reverse split that I had made videos about probably months ago. Then if they pause reverse split, you're now open for a run. So what I see is that AMC, as long as the reverse split stays dead and killed, the play is still a play. Okay, they don't have the shares. The cost to borrow is ridiculous. It's been on the threshold security list. All these things. Okay, and it's looking good. So that's what I see there. Let me make sure I got nothing else hidden in my sleeve. GTII, again, still looking at it. Still looks nice. Now I will tell you that I did jump into a crypto play. This one. I saw it running. It was at like 44 cents, and then I saw some things. I was like, okay, if we can get over 50 cents, then we're going. So I jumped in at 44 cents. I think it's at 49. I can't see because I got something in the way right here. But current 43 cents, is that what that says? Yes, 43 cents. That's okay. So it came back down, but it did go up to 50 cents, 49 cents, touched it, then came back. So I'm just gonna, I just put like $25 over here. I just wanted to see how crypto moves over the weekend, and I wanted to get into something. But I will be leaning heavily into crypto. And I bring it up because this was crypto day. I went and I bought some XLM, some XRP, and unfortunately some BNT to see where it goes. But that money is eventually gonna find its way into it's either going to be XRP or XLM, one of those two. I haven't found an exchange that takes XDC yet, but when I do, that's where I will be. getting some of that. But like I said, I didn't give you guys the metrics. I still don't know what's my cap on XRP, but for XLM, it is going to be 10,000 coins. So I have, like 1,500 right now. So 10,000 coins. Probably about 2 months. We'll have that. All right, guys, that's all I had to give, and Bitcoin is already starting to percolate. So, watch TUP, watch FNGR, but hopefully FNGR just pauses and cools down until next week, like Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully, I don't know. And then, of course, watch AMC, but TUP definitely for today and into the weekend. All right, I'm signing out.